Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of March 13th through 15th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal reading, you can email me. That information is down below. Payments and orders are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that is a separate process, so be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get the notifications of when I'm taking live calls. All right, so let's get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, Three of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Justice, Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so central issue, it looks as if you guys are currently in a place of peace, or maybe there has been some sort of recent celebration or reconciliation. Maybe you've been socializing, having a good time with friends. Almost feel like something's going on with a sleepover. Even if you are adult women, like something seems like there could be something about a sleepover. Maybe something that's just like girls' night or something. I feel like you guys are also, it looks like really what happened is that you guys have been stuck or isolated or just kind of keeping to yourself, being introverted, and then at some point the guards come down or you let your hair down and you allow yourself to have fun. I also feel like there's something getting ready to happen, like you've been making some sort of plans, or this is indicating that someone is going to stick with the plan, especially if it's about meeting up and going out and doing something together. Now, it also looks like right after some sort of reconciliation or right after some sort of celebration that there is a period of waiting for some reason and anticipating. Yeah, I feel like maybe you are waiting to hear a response, and especially you thought things went over well. If you want to apply this to a job situation, maybe you had a really good interview and things went over really well, but now it's just all this waiting. Hopefully you didn't start celebrating something too soon, or you didn't tell or share some information too soon, because now it looks like it doesn't happen when it's supposed to. Now, I also feel like you guys are trying to look out into the future, and you're visualizing something. You're visualizing how to make something manifest. It also looks like there's an opportunity that could have been presented to you, but like you're waiting to see what you should do. You don't know if you should take this opportunity or not, or you're trying to figure out, is it the best thing for you? Now, I'm also seeing 44 and 33 and 11. And the number 2, which to me, reduce always makes me think of 11. Not reduce, but if you separate it, or, 11 reduced is actually 2, but I don't know if you guys have been seeing any type of synchronicities or if those numbers are significant to you. I feel like there is a need for communication, and I feel like there is a need to get a confirmation. I feel like you're waiting on some sort of confirmation. You guys may have celebrated too soon about something. I kind of feel that way. Now, also, there may be a situation where the ball is in your court. Like someone said, it's up to you or whenever you're ready. And so the ball is in your court and it's your decision whether or not you're going to follow through with something or not. I see some of you may be needing to sign some sort of documents or contracts over the weekend. Yeah, you might be dealing with any type of legalities where signatures are needed. Maybe you're completing taxes. Maybe you're purchasing a new car or a ticket somewhere. But I feel like something is legally binding. I mean, you could also be starting some sort of spiritual contract with someone. Maybe there's a spiritual contract that you have with someone. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you're trying to make some sort of plans, and there may be some sort of delays or a waiting period, or you're asking yourself, should you do something? It looks like you are maybe re-strategizing, or it's like you know already what you want to do. It's just a matter of how. I also feel like there is a need to make some sort of fair decision in a matter. Someone may be having some sort of romantic feelings and they're getting ready to share them. You also could be having romantic feelings for a friend. Something may start off as platonic and may turn out to be more passionate than expected. So let me go ahead and see what this is that you're looking out to or waiting for. I mean, for some of you, this is about a long distance relationship, or you're thinking about a friend who lives at a distance. Maybe you guys are wanting to meet up, or you guys already met up, but then you're waiting to see what happens next. I feel like someone is waiting to see what your next move is going to be, or you're the one, like I said, had the ball in the court and you're like trying to decide what your next move is going to be. I feel like you're trying to listen to your intuition, and eventually that's what you're going to do if you can't make up your mind. Some of you look like you're torn between pursuing something that you're passionate about versus something that makes more practical sense. Some of you guys are just getting organized over the weekend, dealing with paperwork. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to manifest, or you're waiting for that confirmation. Maybe there's additional information needed. If you had a job interview, it could also be that additional information is needed before you can go somewhere. Now, some of you guys, I feel like, are being tempted. There is some sort of tempting offer being presented to you. And I feel like you're trying to figure out if you should get involved. There's a tempting offer. If it's love related, something about this connection seems taboo. Maybe you're questioning, should you get involved with this person because they're a drug dealer? Or should you get involved with this person because they're the same sex? Should you get involved with this person because it's your friend's ex? Is something going on where you know, it just is something that's taboo about this love situation. Others of you, this is about some sort of career, but it still comes off as taboo or tempting. Maybe it would be the type of people that you work around. It's like you would work in some sort of work environment where there's drug use or excessive behavior of some sort. You could be thinking about, should you move on from a toxic work environment, or if you're offered some sort of new job, you know it's going to be toxic there. So you're like, man, it's going to pay good money, but is it worth it? I feel like you guys are wondering, is something worth it? And it's like you're having to go within yourself and see if that's going to be the right thing to do. I feel like you guys are also maybe faced with a moral decision. You're like, should I report this? Should I go to court? Should I take them to court? Like, something you're thinking about seems like a moral decision has to be made. Let me look at justice here. And I'm seeing someone who has very small feet. Like maybe someone wears like, can still wear like kid shoes or something. And I also see someone who has a very old car, or it's like a classic. Someone drives a classic car. I feel like you guys are wanting to make sure that you're emotionally balanced before you make a decision, or you're trying to make sure that you're not making an emotional decision. It's like, let me make sure that I'm making a logical decision and this is not just based off of emotion. I also feel like maybe there are some sort of plans between you and a possible earth sign. Maybe someone presented something to you and you need to think about it. Maybe you don't trust whatever is being offered to you and you're like, I really need to wait this out. I need to listen to my intuition. So I feel like you're not making some sort of immediate decision because you just need to sort some things out. And then maybe, like I said, you're facing some sort of moral decision. Let me look at the Knight of Cups. There also could be an age gap in a romantic situation. Sometimes I'm getting like you might be too nice. Like, this is real mundane, but I'm getting the image of somebody out at a restaurant and your meal isn't right, but you don't want to complain and say take it back. So you're being like kind of passive aggressive, and maybe your friends are like, just send it back. Like, it's no big deal, but you're trying to keep the peace. And I'm getting the name Anthony for somebody. Okay, I feel like whatever was propositioned, you're changing your mind. Something, it looked like you were struggling with something and you're deciding not to do it, or not to go in that direction. I feel like you're deciding to do something either on your own. Maybe you feel like something just wasn't going to be right. You're like, let me change directions. I think I need to do this differently. Or I'm going to do this my way. Or, you know, it's something was uncomfortable, or maybe there was some sort of weird sexual tension between you and another person. And if it was a taboo situation, you decided that you don't want that type of drama, or you don't want that in your life right now. And you're like, I can't do that. So it looks like you might be, even though there is an opportunity there for you, you're deciding that you don't want to take it because it just wasn't sitting right with you. Yeah. So I feel like you guys are just wanting to do the right thing. If this was a situation where you're traveling, I feel like there was conflict or frustration. So I don't know if plans are being delayed. Or if maybe you wanted to go with someone, but now you're like, I can't. I need to go by myself, or I have to go by myself. I also feel like you are needing the courage to do something. So, like, maybe you were afraid to do something or were acting like a coward, but I feel like you're overcoming that. You're like, okay, I can't be afraid to do this. I can't be afraid to speak my mind, or I can't be afraid to go by myself or pursue a dream. So something's happening where, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you're being forced to do something alone, but you'll be okay. I think you didn't want to, but you'll be okay. So 2, I don't know if you were in a codependent relationship and you were wondering, should you let it go or not? Maybe you thought about the fear of being alone, but I feel like you're going to confront that fear. Yeah, so let's look at some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Ooh, that was weird. Contract fell out. Again, dealing with some sort of legalities. Your third eye, maybe you had to listen to your intuition. Might be taking a high road when it comes to some sort of situation. Yeah, so we have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. We have all tied up. We have man holding a heart and woman holding a coin. I feel like there is someone who kind of triggered your emotions. And it looks like for whatever reason you're trying to suppress these thoughts or feelings. And it looks like there's an opportunity. So like someone is extending something to you. It might be a financial opportunity. It might be a love opportunity. But whatever this is, it's like you feel like constrained, or like you can't do it or shouldn't do it. You might feel stuck or hopeless, or like you need help. Now, I also get someone who is coming off as innocent, but not really. So I don't know if you are pretending to be innocent, but you're not really that innocent. I'm also getting someone that is being seduced or manipulated. So be careful about that. You also might need to learn how to, like, you might be holding your own self back by not speaking from the heart. So there may be a need for you to speak from the heart. I don't know if you feel silenced or if people have said things to make you doubt yourself. But I feel like something is weighing heavily on your heart, and there is a need for you to release this energy or speak your truth. You also may feel torn or conflicted in a love situation, especially if it's, more than one person coming towards you. If you are an empath, you might be experiencing some sort of heart chakra or heart palpitations rather. Something might happen out of the blue that forces you to make an executive decision. I feel like something's being destroyed, like plans are being destroyed to get you to go in a different direction. So outside forces may step in to either get you on the path that you need to go in or stop you from going in the wrong direction. Now I'm also getting that there could be delays, travel, like if you were traveling somewhere, there could be some sort of delays because of a storm or something like malfunctioning, like someone's car. I feel like something is a detour or you're being rerouted. It's like you're being tossed on another path. I also feel that the storm is kind of removing whatever blockages that were holding you back, but it may have been more so mental blockages. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is being dismantled is going to free you. Like the way you're thinking, your mentality, by you speaking your mind or revealing something about how you really feel, it's going to free you up, and I feel like it's going to help things move forward in your life. So it could be, you could relate that to a love situation or anything, but you're going to be released from some sort of blockages, even if you don't want to. At some point, I feel like Spirit is going to intervene and force something to happen. Yeah. So those are the messages that I'm getting, but hopefully it makes sense or resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.